Welcome to another edition of Smart Chat here on YouTube.com. Hope all is well, and I thank you for taking the time to look at this video. Football is upon us, ladies and gentlemen, and I just want to do a quick video on my fantasy football team. And usually, what happens with my fantasy play as far as football, usually I'm in one league. It's a bunch of guys. We started this wrestling page years ago. So it's the guys from our wrestling page. It's a 12-team league. No keepers. None of that fancy, smancy stuff. But usually I play one league, and I'm in suicide pools. And I'm in, another type of pool where whoever picks the most games right, you pick one team. Whoever picks the most games right over the course of the year wins as well. That's run through ESPN. For the suicide pool, I usually do it through CBS. And that's about it as far as my fantasy play for football. I have baseball that I play as well, which is, takes a good portion of, eats away at you every day. So that's really exhausting. So I kind of try to keep it minimal. But this is my fantasy team. Now, I don't know how confident I feel about this team. This league that we're in with these guys has been around for like 4 years. I won 2 years ago. Last year I didn't make the playoffs after winning. So I'm kind of hoping not to turn my luck around after I embarrassed myself last year. I picked Tony Romo, which was a mistake. That's when I knew that my season was going downhill. But I did win 2 years ago, so hopefully I could repeat. Looking at my team, I'm not too confident about this team. My starting quarterback is Ben Roethlisberger. I'm not too confident about this team in the sense of my running backs here. Murray from the Raiders. Jay from my Dolphins, who's not even a starter. I have A.J. Green, which I have big hopes for. He was actually my first pick. A lot of guys in my league picked up receivers as far as their first pick. So it was between, I think I had A.J. Green and I had Hopkins from the Texans on the board. Guys like Beckham was already gone and Antonio Brown was already gone. I picked 7th. So I went with A.J. Green. Sammy Watkins as well. Thomas, the tight end from the Texans. Julian Edelman, I picked up high. He was relatively an early pick for me. You know how it is with the defenses. It's really last pick. The Chiefs defense, special teams. That's what I have. Tucker, the kicker, and whoever picks a kicker as their first pick should automatically be kicked out of the league. But Tucker is my kicker from Baltimore. As far as my bench, Sanders from Denver. I picked up Dalton. This was my strategy. Looking at what was available at the time, Dalton was one of the better picks that I had. So I could, in case I lose my quarterback, Roethlisberger seems to be hurt at least once for a couple weeks every year. So I have Dalton in my pocket there, I think, which is a good pickup. Parker from my Dolphins. Latavius Bennett, the tight end from the Saints there. James Starks, running back, Green Bay. Chris Hogan, the wide receiver from the Patriots there. And Alfred Morris as my running back. In all these years playing, I have never been able to pick up like good running backs. So this is what kills me again this year. So I think my receivers are pretty clutch. My running backs suck. Boy, do they suck. So hopefully we'll see where the season goes. But, won the championship before. I could do it again. But that's just my my fantasy team for a football. Hope all is well. I look forward to speaking to you very, very soon.